I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. We'll have our shutout win over the New York Islanders. The Leafs now have a 3-game win streak. Plus, we added some new players at the trade deadline. We added Peter Bondra for Todd Bertuzzi, and we picked up Sean Pondine off of waivers. So next up, the Leafs head out to Dallas to face the Stars. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Dallas on the first line is Saku Koivu, Leo Carlson, and Guy Lafleur. On their second line, Jared McCann, Wyatt Johnson, and Dave Taylor. On the third line, Steve Vickers, Tig Gunla, and Ryan Leonard. And on the fourth line is Jacob Peltier, Jack McBain, and Danny Grant. On defense on the first pair is Victor Hedman with Tim Horton. On the second pair is Kevin Korchinski, Michelle Samuelson. And on the third pair is Donovan Robbins with Jurke Lume. Starting in net is Roberto Luongo with Fyodor Kochekov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Vinny Iero, Cameron Reed, and Adam Sakura. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Bobby Clark, Eric Lindros, and Peter Bondra. On the second line is Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, and Randy McDonald. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Scott Lawton, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Sean Pondine, Jonathan Taves, and Mark Parrish. On defense on the first pair, Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov and Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Corey Sarich. Starting in net is Artur Silov with Dominic Hasek backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Philip Kurashev, Marcus Johansson, and Randy Hiller.
They say everything's bigger in Texas. Well, let's find out just how big the action and adventure is as the Stars are set to take the ice here in Dallas. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Stars win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Moves around along the half wall.
Oh, he saved it! Oh my goodness, what a stop! Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Works it across to Carlson. Takes the feed from the left side. From the opposite point. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession.
Silovs with an incredible save. I mean, that was a clinic, James. He weathers the storm and just makes a highlight reel save.
And that's blocked from someone in front. The Stars have it now. Moves it to Lafleur. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Dallas takes possession along the wall. Angles it over to Hedman. And here's the pass to Colby. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Leafs have it against the wall. Here they come on the attack. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Like, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Johnson's won the draw here in the defensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Dallas tries to break out from their own end. And now he angles it across to McCann. What a steal in his own end. Slides the puck over. Here's a shot. That goes wide. Scrum ensues along the boards. Dallas has the puck and tries to make a diagonal pass to McCann. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Burrows. The Stars gain possession in their own end. Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Toronto's got it along the wall. Takes a shot. Luongo's going to hang on for a whistle. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We're still scoreless. Lawton's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Oh, what a stop! Quick pass to Lume. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Picked up along the boards by Hyman. Valimaki's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Sarich. The Stars scoop it up along the boards. And now he passes it to Iginla. The Leafs take possession here in the open ice. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And now he moves it to Murray. Here's a chance! Glove save made by Luongo.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Dallas is across the blue line. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Nice feed from the right wing. Shot! Oh, a clutch save!
Luongo's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Here's a short pass to Lindros. Gets the puck in deep. The Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Clark. Back at the point, they set it up. And he rings the post!
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. And this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Morrissey stick handling in his own zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Sends it out front! And that's stopped! Takes a shot. That's blocked. Nice zone entry from the left. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Toronto's got it across the line. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Slides it up to Johnston. And that's intercepted by McDonald. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Shot! Big time blocker stop by Shilovs! Stuffs him again!
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help? Gotta love how both of these teams are playing so fast right now. I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speed, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
More than half the frame has been played here. The game is still scoreless. Toronto's won the defensive zone draw. Slides the puck across to Podine. He got all of that in. Loose puck battle along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. Picked off by McCann. Taken along the wall by Taylor. He carries the puck up along the wing. Fires it! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Slides the puck ahead to Provorov. Here's a shot! Stopped with ease!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Moves the puck across to Lume. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Leafs have it from their own end. Moves it quickly quickly over to Saric. And now he tries to get it across to Podine. From behind the net. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And it's kicked away. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Johnston. Dumps it in. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Dallas has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Big time stop there. Great feed from the left side. Fires it into the offensive zone. Grabs the puck. Quick pass to Murray. Puts it on net. And he comes up with a stop there. Great reflex on display tonight on his part.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it.
Luongo's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And he takes the pass. That's gloved by Luongo. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner.
Well, the Leafs had a lot of good chances, but in the end it was all for nothing. Still got looking for the go-ahead goal. Let's hope they can find it in the second.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Leafs held the majority of play in that opening frame, James, and that'll be frustrating as it's a scoreless game. The coach will be telling them to continue to do the same things except to drive the middle of the ice. You got to get to those hard-scoring areas. You got to play dirty. You want to put it in the net.
The Stars get a hold of the puck in their own end. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. And he had an answer with that save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Leafs will go to work here in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Dallas moves ahead with the puck. Feeds it over to Johnston. Slides the puck across to Horton. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. The Leafs are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, you wind up with a tripping call.
Guys, we know this power play is ranked toward the bottom of the league, but with their first power play of the game, this is a chance for them to turn things around. They've been working hard. They might be able to capitalize on some good things here and get the momentum swinging in their direction.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Clark's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Leafs come up with a defensive zone draw. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Stopped by the goaltender. Picked up along the wall by Lawton. There's back-to-back saves.
Luongo's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Nelson's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Clark's won the draw and they're on the attack. Here's a backhander. Stopped by the goaltender. Gains the zone from the right. Toronto's got the puck shorthanded. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Clark's recognizing they're still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. Toronto's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And the puck clears the zone. Looking to break out here on the power play. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a blast from the boards. Denies that opportunity. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Koivu's ready for the draw on this man advantage. The Stars win the draw. Toronto's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
I like this PK, James. When one goes, you all go. Very aggressive, and look at the shots they get off of it.
Back-to-back saves there.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
The Stars take it along the wall. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. The Leafs have it in the offensive end. Slides it diagonally to McBain. They put the puck into the offensive end. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Tries to feed it over to Lindros. Carries it in. The Stars have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And they'll dump it in. The Leafs have it now. Toronto's looking to break out. Quick feed to Lindros. Picks off the pass. And they cough it up at center. Dumps it into the ozone. Handles the puck. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Dallas with possession in their own zone. Good hit to bump them off the puck. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Fires it on net. Turns aside that blast. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Sarich. Here's a shot. Stops him with the glove. Oh, stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
It's always a challenge to make a save when there's tons of traffic in front of you, but he does a great job of tracking, staying dialed in, and makes the save.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Murray. Breaks up the play with a poke check. Brings the puck in the slot. Dallas has possession of it now. McCann's crossed the line and gained the zone. Takes a shot. Makes the glove stop. Works it across to Valimaki. The Leafs played along the boards. The Stars take possession in the defensive end. Throws it in. Scooped up along the wall by Leonard. Gets in front of it. Jostled off the puck. Here's a short pass to Iginla. Blocked in traffic. Passes it in front. And that's intercepted. Feeds it on over to Murray. Dallas gains a hold of it. The Stars cross the line and gain the zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Shakes loose. Just enough to keep it out there. Here he is.
Oh, Guy Lafleur. Bad pass gets picked off.
This could be a huge one, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, anytime you get the first goal of the game,
What
no
were you
matter
thinking,
what time
Myers?
it's a huge one because you lead the scoring and now your opponent is chasing you.
Could have went to Taves. Nice easy pass up front.
The Stars' patience finally pays off. They stay with it, and they now have the lead in the back half of the second here, Cheryl.
Well, they're able to capitalize at the right time, James. It's about being opportunistic, but man, they have not been the better team. I mean, you can throw analytics out the window because if you're looking at them, they should not be winning this game.
Takes a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Shilovs. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Dallas tries to break out from their own end. Moves it to Koivu. Here they are on the attack. And that's stolen by Carlson. Tom save on a howitzer.
Oh, Saku Koivu.
He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's in the net. And that's a goal.
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by
At the
him
goal,
because
Seeloff
he
should have just
cannot
tagged.
catch it. He can't find it with his eyes and can't find it with his body.
The Stars have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Puck scooped up by Horton. The Leafs look to start the transition game. With possession along the wall. Stops the rocket of a shot. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Angles it over to Grant. Quick shot! That's not going to fool him.
McBain's back in the lineup after nursing his injury, and sometimes it can be frustrating and you can feel a little slow to start, but he creates some offense right off the hop.
And that's broken up. Grabbed along the boards by Grant. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Nelson. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Puts it on net. Oh, waffle boards it to keep it out. Slides the puck over to Carlson. Here's a feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. And he was ready for that one. Rune's taking it from his own end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And now it's over to Hyman. The Leafs carried along the wall. Slides by the check. And that's blocked away. Grips it and rips it. Shut down by the blocker. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Shot! And he comes up with the glove save.
That was a 10-ball save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts of urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Here in the later stages of this period, 2-0 is where we sit. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. From the right side, moves it up ahead. To his teammate. Denied with the blocker. Slides the pass over to Leonard. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
Well, not the period the Leafs are looking for. Let's hope they can get back in this game and find 2 in the third.
frame is underway here. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Leafs have ran into a hot goaltender. Listen, I'd really like their play, James, but they've got to fight to get to the inside of the ice. You can be on the perimeter. The goaltender's going to see everything. You got to pay the price and drive the paint.
Big time stop. Battling for it along the boards. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass.
Dallas has been in great position all night long. They've got their legs under them as well. They're working hard. Their coach will be impressed.
Slides it diagonally to Hedman. Scores!
Koivu does it again.
It's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
The Stars probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Koivu's got it across the line. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Poked away in the defensive end. Here's a shot. Blocker save. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. And a great save.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Clark. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Moves it on over to McDonald. All quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Sends it in deep. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Dallas looks to attack. Moves it to Murray. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. The Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Dallas looks to break out in their own end. Sends a pass over. The Stars take it along the wing. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Sends a feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Koivu's finally going to get on this score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
More than half the period left to play. The Stars are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. The Stars looking against the half wall. Oh, did you see the redirect? And he still made that save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Reaches out and uses the stick. Nelson's got it along the boards. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Rejected by the blocker. And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Puts it in deep. The Stars gain control of the puck. Taken along the wall by Horton. The Stars get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Lead pass ahead. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Receives the pass. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Dallas plays it along the wing. And that one's stopped. McDonald's moving the puck through his own zone. The Stars have it from their own end. Slides the puck to Horton. Toronto's got possession of the puck.
The Stars know that their goaltender is sitting on a shutout right now. They've done everything they can to push the play to the outside and give an opportunity to the tender to get that big fat zero. The scoreboard's going to show it at the end of the game.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Luongo's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been one of their best players all night. A reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save. It's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
Quick pass to Hedman. And now he moves it quickly to Horton. Gaining momentum up along the side. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Takes the feed at the back end. And that's taken by the defense. Blazing in on the breakaway.
There we go, Mark Parrish.
Breakaway and the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it. Well, he's had an incredible game and just made so many beautiful saves. I'd be angry at the structure here as they've given up some opportunities late, and the shutout is lost.
Toronto's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James?
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Taken by Lafleur. Carries the puck through the neutral zone.
Hoiber's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Luongo has been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Leafs are still trailing by 2. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Picked up along the wall by Carlson. Sends the pass over. Fantastic save! There's another great save!
Seahawks is getting shelled in the crease, doing everything he can to keep the opponent at bay, but man, this is getting tough. They've got to find a way to stop chasing the game and create some offense.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Let's get the call. Carlson's going to serve 2 for holding on this play.
Well, 2 things here, James. When you're fighting for a position, you got to keep your feet moving, and you got to keep both hands on your stick. If one of those lapses, you're going to get the holding call.
The Leafs with an all-important power play opportunity here.
So here comes the top unit power play. They've been tremendous this season.
Off the crossbar! What an opportunity right there!
Toronto's been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off the pipe, but this game is close. They can get another one. They can get right back in it.
The Leafs gain possession along the wall. On the attack along the boards. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes it at center. Dallas gains possession undermanned. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Toronto's moving the puck through center ice. Moves it in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Good clearing attempt to breathe. One last rush here on this power play. Takes the feed from his own end. The Stars have possession shorthanded, and they get the puck out of harm's way. Scooped up along the wall by Morrissey.
Carlson's up and ready to get back on the ice.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. A critical draw here. Clark's Leafs won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Stars scoop it up along the boards. Horton's got it in the defensive end. And sends it just out of reach. Moves it over to Hyman. What a great read, breaking up the pass. And he dodges the poke check there. Dallas looks to get things going now with the puck. Sheeloff freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Dallas is trying to maintain this lead late in the third period. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Toronto's trailing, that's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. Scrum ensues along the boards. Scoops up the puck here. Quick feed to Foot. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Luongo's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Stops him cold. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Well, no question, this is a...
Fires towards the empty net. Scores! Erden Klein's a hat trick.
I think that means 1, 2, 3, doesn't it, James? He knows the net multiple times because he's in and around it. Sometimes you have those kind of days where nothing can go wrong. Tonight's his. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Horton. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Well, listen to this place here tonight. They got their money's worth, and these fans are on their feet saluting. A job well done by the home team tonight. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. Kobe's hat trick, the big difference tonight. Running on himself a few new hats as well there, Cheryl.
What a performance to put 3 goals past the tenure at this level is certainly a feat, James. But every time the puck is on his stick, he knows exactly what to do with it, and that lethal shot, it was on display tonight.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Samolsky. Peace.
Well, the Leafs got goalied this game. They had their chances, but they just couldn't get them past the goalie. But Dallas outshoots Toronto 33-31. Toronto hits Dallas 32-20. Toronto has more time to attack. Dallas has the better pass percentage. Toronto won the faceoffs 20-11. And both teams went 0 for 1 on the power play. Before the box scores for Toronto, you had Parrish with the goal. And that's it. And Sheeloff made 29 saves on 32 shots, 3 goals allowed for a .906 save percentage. For Dallas, you had Koivu with a hat trick, Hedman with 2 assists, Carlson an assist, and Lafleur with a goal. And Luongo made 30 saves on 31 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .968 save percentage. And with the loss, the Leafs record falls to 29-7 for 77 points. They managed to hold on to first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto heads home to face the Hartford Railers.